Hey man, have you ever wanted to go camping and ride your motorcycle at the same time? You know, I look at these toy haulers and some of them are so stinking expensive.
Right.
But I'm looking at something like this. You bring the bike in here, you have your tie downs on the floor. You have the slide out bed. And it's just absolutely, it's super cool. I mean, it's one of those things where it makes it a little more affordable. You know what I mean? Instead of being in a tent, you can actually have a camper. You have the slide out for your bed. I mean, you could honestly leave.
There's even a bed here.
Yeah, you could leave a motorcycle in here if you wanted to. I mean, obviously it's nicer to take, if you have two bikes, you put them outside, but you have plenty of room here. You have a little table. You have another bed comes down from here. I mean, you look at the little kitchen area, and then on top of that, you even have a small bathroom. Now, if you got long legs, you may have to sit side saddle. You may have to go side saddle on that one, but still, it's like. And I saw for this show price. Now, of course, it's going to be cheaper, but I know the show price was just under $17,000. I see pop-up campers that are costing $10,000 to $15,000. This is an actual camper. I mean
you even
with a
have
bathroom, you have air conditioning, you have all that stuff in this thing, and you have a secure place to put your motorcycle.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think we should take it home.
You don't have to be a millionaire to be able to travel like a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You know what people have always said about me? I never did get that FU money, but I sure got the attitude. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I just wanted to look at some of these toy haulers here at the Boat Sport and Travel Show at the Indianapolis State Fairgrounds in this beautiful 2026 edition. Come on, Cindy, let's go see what else they got.
Let's go.
Baloney. Hey man, we're up here. We are at the Boat Sport and Travel Show, which is also the Motorcycle Expo. Fun time of year. We all love getting out here, and I love seeing the outsiders wherever we go. Come out here. I know you guys are going to be here. You're promoting Cody's ride that you're going to be doing later this year, and I know you got some awesome things that you guys are raffling off. Tell us a little bit about Cody's ride.
Yeah, so Cody's ride started about 10 years ago. It was actually one of our old table members' son passed away in an accident and was an organ donor. So from there, we started holding the ride in his honor. It's now our 10th annual ride. All proceeds go to kids that need an organ transplant. So I mean, it's a great time, and I mean, it's for a good name and a good cause.
Right. Now, you guys still going to be ending it there at Bill Monroe?
Yeah, Bill Monroe. So start off at Frenchie's Clubhouse, and then from there we'll kind of hop around. Like always, safe blocking and safe riding. And then we'll end there at Bill Monroe's, where I mean the fight games and the music and festival starts. So.
Right, and it is. Cody's ride has really it has evolved over the years, as things should. And it is now, it's almost a festival. It's almost a weekend festival anymore. And I think as long as we always remember this is about Cody, you know what I'm saying? And about what the good's coming out of it as far as the organ donors and stuff. As long as we remember that's the whole purpose of it, I love seeing it become a weekend thing. I really do. I absolutely love that. You guys always have amazing auction items. But on top of that, you guys also have some really cool raffle items. I know it's always been a motorcycle. Then last year, I believe, was the year you got 2 motorcycles.
2 years ago was 2 motorcycles, then we carried that.
And now this year, I'm seeing a pretty badass golf cart right here. So tell me a little bit about what people have a chance to win this year.
We kind of went a little broader this year, 10th year, kind of go big. So this is a 2015 golf cart, got it all wrapped, kind of specialized just for Cody's ride. Little hidden features and all that on it with logos and that good stuff, ready to go. It's a good golf cart, so depending on where you get it, it might even be street legal.
Yeah, right?
So, I mean, you can take it to go see music or baseball games with the kids, so it's a multi-vehicle.
And then we have, it looks like an Ultra Classic over here.
Yeah, so this is a 2018 Ultra Classic. Kind of tried to match both going on.
Right.
So, I mean, this is ready to go as well. And like always, you know, we absorb the sale taxes. So literally, if you just buy $20, you just bought a $20 Harley or a $20 golf cart.
Pretty amazing.
Or $100 golf cart, right?
Right.
So
yeah. No, it's just amazing what you guys do, and to be able to do something like this. And every year it is just, I always say it, if things aren't constantly changing, then you're generally falling backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There generally isn't a standstill and everything's fine. You're either moving forward or moving backwards. And you guys have always seemed to move forward. And you guys have always done it right. That's the one thing I love. You guys always do it right, and you always keep Cody at the forefront of all this.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. I'm just thrilled that you guys are doing it again. I was hoping last year to get a cabin up there and stay the whole weekend. We were not able to do it. I think we might be able to do it this year. So it's always a good time when you get around. You know, now I've known the Halls for a long, long time when they were little.
Oh,
you know
wow.
what I'm saying? I remember Shannon when he was still in school.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been.
We're not going to show your age or anything on that.
No, I am old as shit, but I'm all right with that.
Yeah, experience.
And, yes, exactly. No, I just love it. We've had a blast out there at Cody's Ride every time we've come out there. It's always been a blast, and I'm just glad that you guys are still doing it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And keeping his memory alive and making it bigger and better every year, man. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, it's such a good time. Love it. I feel like we do a safe ride, so it's nothing but good times and smiles and in a good name and a good memory. So just try not to let the memory die and remember where everything came from.
Now, are you guys going to do bands again on Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, so we'll do bands Friday evening. I believe there'll be 2 bands that night, and then Saturday will kind of be the main headliners. There will be food trucks both Friday and Saturday. And then, you know, like you're saying, cabin, if you are going, I would say call ahead and get your cabin soon.
Right.
Because it does go quick. I mean, this year we keep growing and growing and growing. So it's at the point now where it's like, hey, if you're wanting a cabin with the shower, hurry up and get it. So
yeah, well, there was a lot of campers last year.
Yeah,
you know, we actually took a ride around on a golf cart because there were so many campers out there. And again, it's starting to become more like the old biker fest that used to be held down there.
Oh yeah, a little bit more tame though, right? More kid friendly.
A little more, yes, more family friendly, and not quite as crowded.
Yeah.
But that's just for now. Eventually, it's going to be just as crowded.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I do love the fact that it is more family friendly.
Yeah,
I love that part.
Yeah, I bring my kids, so my kids have a blast. I know Gino, president of Outsiders, he brings his kids. I mean, we try to always make everything we do family oriented.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not, you know, hey, don't bring your kids. It's we welcome kids because we like seeing the smiles and they like having fun. So.
All right, before we take off here, once again, Cody's Ride, what's the date?
June 26th. And then you can actually go on our website as well and then look that up and follow us on Facebook.
All right, man.
All right.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, my first question. I know a lot of people want to know a lot of things about Triumph motorcycles. I want to know, what's it like to go from owning the place to being a sales manager and having to answer to somebody else in your place?
It's been an interesting change, but a positive one. So I turned 70 not long ago, and I thought, you know,
For real?
Yeah, for real. So I learned when you own your own business, you do nothing but work, you know, 7 days a week.
Right.
And so I decided it's time to go riding. So I thought, and then as it turned out, a gentleman from Fort Wayne that has a Triumph dealership there approached me, and we already knew each other. And he asked for a meeting. I knew what he wanted to talk about because he got ambitions of growth. And so we talked and agreed on a number in that first meeting, and then we did the paperwork, and that was that. So that was June of last year.
Okay.
So he took over July 1st, but we get along great. He's a great guy, loves customers, loves the brand, and yeah, it's all good.
Very good. Well, I noticed you guys do some bike nights out there and stuff like that. We've been out there multiple times for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.
Yeah, one of my favorite days.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about Distinguished Gentleman's Ride.
So it's an annual event, and Triumph it happens all over the world. Triumph is the global sponsor, and it's a charity for men's health. So things like suicide, prostate issues, and we're the Indianapolis sponsor, if you will. So if you're interested, you do need to sign up ahead of time. So just do a Google search, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, Indianapolis, and it'll take you right to the site.
And here's the wonderful thing, because I've always said it's a little more difficult signing up for that ride than it is for most charity rides.
Okay.
And I've always said I'm glad, because not that it keeps out the riffraff by any means, but it's literally people that really want to be there
Right.
are the ones that are going to be there. If it takes you maybe 2 or 3 minutes longer, like for somebody like me who's a little brain dead sometimes, and I have to kind of reread something maybe a time or two, but if you want to be there, you don't mind spending an extra 2
Right.
minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so the people that are like, yeah, maybe not, it's like you don't see too many of those. It's people that want to be there. Everybody is dressed to the nines.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
It is just so much fun. You know, the last year we've been out there and I've dressed the part. Last year we rode in it and just had an absolute riot with everybody.
Yeah, it's
And
one of my favorite days. I hope
Oh.
I hope you're going to ride again this year.
That is our plan.
And we of course always hope for good weather. But normally it's awesome. I think the gods are looking out for us.
We had great weather last year. I
We did
remember
have
that.
great weather last year.
Fantastic weather. You know, and then ending, or not ending, but meeting at the circle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stopping
Yeah.
there at the circle and stuff like that. It was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I love it. It's one of my favorite days.
there's just something about putting on a pair of wingtip shoes and a nice dress pants and some suspenders and a tie and
That's
and
it.
hopping on the motorcycle. But yeah, it's a little awkward wearing a suit and tie riding that far, but it's just a lot of fun. It's something you don't normally do.
Right, exactly.
And if you went and didn't participate the way everybody, if I still got my what's it called, a monocle?
Oh, the monocle, yeah.
And the mustache. I still have that on my headlight.
I do too.
From last year, yes.
That's really cool.
And I was able to get the silver one last year, so hopefully I'll have a gold one this year.
Fantastic.
It is, and the fact that it is for men's health, and it also includes mental health as well, really, really came home for me. So I'm just thrilled to always do it. And again, it's probably one of the most fun rides, most fun events we do.
Well, it's great to hear.
Now, you guys, it's the Triumph dealership on College Avenue, 125.
It's 125, and we share the parking lot with Sun King Brewery.
Yes.
A lot of people know where Sun King is.
Yes.
And it's actually, people think, oh, you're downtown, but we're one block off of I-65 and I-70.
Right.
So we have customers from surrounding states. It's really pretty easy to get to us.
Yes, very easy. And that's the one thing we do like about it. It's extremely easy to get to. So Triumph motorcycles. Now, I was always familiar with the Bonneville. That's what I grew up as. I'm younger
my
than
favorite.
you. I am younger than you, a lot more than I thought I was. I'm impressed.
Okay.
You're doing good. You're doing
thank you.
something right. That's for sure. But I grew up with the Bonneville. I eventually got a chance to ride one of the new ones. And my cameraman told me when I pulled back up in the parking lot, he said, I've never seen you smile like that after doing a test ride.
That's fantastic.
I said, dude, this Bonneville right here just reminded me exactly why I ride a motorcycle.
Right.
It brought me right back to that joy that I had back then. I mean, it was the bike back
And
in
the
the
thing
day.
I love about and I love the Bonneville, it's my favorite Triumph. But it looks like the ones from the 60s,
Yes.
but they don't vibrate and don't leak oil. It's
Right.
amazing.
Right? It is. It's very nice. So let me ask you, what is the trends nowadays? What are you selling the most of as far
So
as
we've got,
Triumphs?
starting last year, we have a new model that's 400 single, believe it or not. This is one here.
Oh,
And this immediately became the best seller. Part of it because of the size,
Right.
it's smaller, and of course the price point. It's the MSRP is a little over $5,000
wow.
for a brand, and it's a brand new design, so it's
Wow.
not something that was rebaked. It's got traction control, ABS, course, overhead cam, 4-valve, water cooled. It's a wonderful machine.
He's got all the things my motorcycle does.
There you go. And we sold a lot of them, and we've had no problem. They're extremely reliable, and people absolutely love them. So that's the best seller.
Okay.
And it's a bit classic looking. It's not, it's not like a Bonneville, but it approaches that in terms of looks.
I was going to say, it does have, it gives out that same vibe.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You still get that same vibe off of it. No, it's awesome. Now your bike nights, when do you guys do your bike nights?
Yeah,
Is it once a
we
month?
do it year round, and believe it or not, we always have at least one person show up in a car, and then we just talk.
Right.
But it's the first Thursday of every month.
Okay.
And it starts, there's no formal start time, but people show up around 5 or 5:30 and stay as long as they want. We stay open as long as anyone's there.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's been great, Paul, talking to you again. I can't wait to see you at the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Guys, it is April 17th.
April 17th, it's a Sunday.
Yes, it is a Sunday ride. Make sure you get online, check them out. What is the website?
For our website is I don't remember exactly, but just do a Google search, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride Indianapolis.
Yeah,
And you'll get it.
and just put in Indianapolis because it is worldwide.
Yeah, it's a global event.
And and how do people get in touch with Triumph of Indianapolis?
It's just triumphindianapolis.com or Facebook, Instagram, Triumph Indianapolis.
Right on. All right, Paul, thank you so much for talking
Thank you.
to us.
It's always a pleasure.
Right on.
Take care.
I'm Dustin Fregiato with Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler. Ladendorf Law has been a sponsor with Steel Horse for over 20 years. Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler intends to do the same. Check out Steel Horse Thunder for all your biker news. Check out Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler for all your biker laws.
All right, guys, we're here at the 2026 Boat Sport and Travel Show, along with the Power Sport Motorsport Show. Generally, we're always here doing stuff with motorcycles, because that's what we do. But we just thought it'd be really cool to get around to all the destination areas. Red River Gorge is not that far from here, so we just thought it'd be cool to talk to you guys, see what you guys offer in that area. I know I went there last year with my wife, and we loved it. The roads are amazing. The hiking and everything was really cool. But just what kind of things do you guys offer in that area?
Okay. So we offer lodging. We have 2 lodges, we have 2 inns, and our company manages 125 cabins down there.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then we offer restaurants. We have plenty of activities. Right now, we just came out with the new Hungry Hiker restaurant. It's a new bar and grill right next to La Cabana, down 11.
Okay.
It's about just 3 minutes from Slade, the Slade exit. And then we offer a bunch of activities from off-roading to we got zip lining, the Gorge Underground, which is kayaking old abandoned limestone quarry.
I wanted to do that last year.
Yeah.
I didn't get to, so I
Yeah.
want to get back down there to
And
do
then
that.
right now we're working on about 10 miles of mountain bike trails. It should be done, well, it's coming soon. I'd say late summer, something like
Okay.
that as well. Yeah, and then we offer campgrounds. We have 4 campgrounds. One is full hookup. The other one's more primitive, tents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, we're just going from there, really. Expanding
Right.
pretty quickly.
We also have lots of hiking. The
Yeah.
Data Tunnel, it caters a lot to the motorcyclists.
Like I said, that was really cool. We
Yeah.
did drive through that, and I was a little worried because our SUV is wider, and I was like, I don't know if this is going to fit. So it would be really cool to do that on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
Yeah.
we've had semis try to go through it.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, they had the backup and everything else.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, super cool to see. Lots of cliff line, mountains.
Yeah,
Yeah, natural arches, everything. It's just, the scenery is great.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely recommend.
What's like the best times of year to go down there? 'Cause with motorcycle, I mean, the scenery in the fall is nice, but I know it starts getting colder and everything.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say fall, just because the orange leaves and everything else,
Right.
but for motorcyclists, I'd say springtime when the leaves are just beginning to get there. It's it's warmed up.
Right.
That way you can see through the trees, all the cliff line,
Mhm.
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can really see everything.
all right,
So
cool.
Kind of dead in winter, but
Yeah.
other than that,
Yeah.
anytime.
Right. To be able to rent cabins or campground stuff, how do people get a hold of you guys?
okay, so you want to go to thegorge.com or on our brochure. There's a number you can call. They can book your cabin or whatever you need. They also help you with activities, so you can book everything at once.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
Nice.
it's like a one-stop shop.
Sweet.
All right, Jay, we're up here. It's the Motorcycle Expo time. We've got the kids riding motorcycles behind us right here. For our new riders and our new audience, tell everybody what Ep2 of Indiana is all about.
Well, everybody wants to know what it means, what the letters mean. It is an acronym. American Bikers Aim Toward Education. So obviously, rider education is one of our most public and obvious faces. We've been training folks to ride since 1979. About 150,000 folks in the state of Indiana. We're currently conducting training at 10 sites around the state, different locations. So it's an entry-level course, great way to learn to ride. We can't say enough about that. So beyond that, we are a 501c3 charitable not-for-profit organization. So that's our status. We are involved in philanthropic activities, so we end up doing a lot of fundraisers for groups through the course of our existence. What is it? We were involved with the Miracle Ride, which got up to about $8 million for Riley Hospital. Up north primarily, but statewide, we were a sponsor for Muscular Dystrophy Association for about 15 years, about $4.5 million for them. And we continue to do things, like I said, local, state, and national charities.
Yeah. And again, everybody, if you've heard of the boogie, it's an Ep2 function. That's your largest.
That's another pretty public face that we
is.
have. It is a fundraiser for the organization, but it's an old school biker rally. 3 days in July, the third full weekend in July every year.
Always a ton of fun.
Will be the 46th or 47th this year. We've been doing it a year or two.
Long time.
It's a good time. Everybody ought to go at least once.
Yep. I've said that all along. I'm a Christian minister. Are there things that are going on out there that a Christian minister wouldn't approve of? Yes. But that being said, I have a blast whenever I'm out there. I have a great time.
Scott, there's something for everybody.
Yep.
And it's a really safe environment, so people can get as crazy or as reserved as they want.
Exactly.
The only real rule is your good time can't screw up somebody else's good time.
Yep.
So as long as you do stuff and it doesn't bother anybody else, you're pretty much free to do what you want.
Yeah, we always have a good time out there. You guys, I mean, for a long time, for me, you guys, what it meant was the safety riding course. You know what I mean? Teaching people how to ride. Cameraman Wes has been through it. Cindy has been through it. My daughter has been through it.
Had the whole family.
Even all my kids' friends as they got older. I mean, I remember going down there. Well, you know, I always came into the office because I worked right around the corner, and literally saying, "Hey, man, I got 6 people that need to." Like, well, you're not expecting them all in the same class, are we? I'm like, Mary, if anybody could do it, you can. And she's like, you're an ass. And then, of course, she'd do it. And,
it was like a rite of passage. Yeah.
Yeah, it really was. But, I mean, you guys have always done such a good job with that.
Well, thank you.
And you say you still have several of those that go on?
Yeah, we're about 10 sites across the state, from Fort Wayne down to Evansville and everything in between.
Yeah. That's just fantastic. I made my kids go through it because I said, I don't care if you ever ride a motorcycle, it's going to make you more aware of motorcycles.
Absolutely,
when
certainly
you get on
does.
the road. And so
makes you a better driver.
Yeah.
Even if you're not going to ride.
Exactly. And now I've got a grandson that's 17 and he's got his driver's license and all that, and he turns 18 this year.
Should I be expecting a call?
I think so.
Okay, good. I'll look forward to it.
Put him on that. Cindy still has her old Buell Blast, so I think we may put
Be
him
a
on
good
that.
bike for him, sure.
Put him on that Buell. I know they're a little peppy. They're a little.
It's a single cylinder thumper, so it's a little torquey.
Yes.
And it's got a big disc on the front, so they go quick and they stop quick.
Right.
So you just got to learn that.
Yeah. But I figure if he starts on it, he'll be all right. You know what I mean? All right. I don't have anything else. You got anything else you want to share?
Well, I mean, obviously, the other thing we do is legislative activity. That's what we really were founded for. You know, the motorcyclist rights movement. Back in the mid 60s, really, 69 is when Easy Rider sort of spread it out across the country, and we started, shortly thereafter, 1975. So we're 51 years old this year. But legislative activity is our primary focus, making sure we represent the rights and freedoms of motorcyclists. So if there's legislation introduced in the state of Indiana, the capital, that is detrimental to motorcycling, we're going to oppose that. And if it promotes or is positive to motorcycling, obviously we're going to support that.
Yeah.
This session was pretty crazy.
I was
man.
getting ready to ask you. That was the only question I had for you.
it
Literally,
was-
the only question was, so how did the day at the State House go?
We had a great showing. We wanted a couple hundred people. We came up slightly short of that, but most of the people in the building thought there were about 500 bikers there. So the message was carried. And we didn't have a specific message this session. As I said, it was kind of a mess. It was already a short session, which means there are only 30 session days. And then they had a special session in December that took 2 weeks off of that. So they're actually going to finish this week.
Okay.
Generally, they go till mid-March with the short session, but it's going to be done this week at the end of February. So not a lot really got done, so we didn't have any specific agenda items. But at a debate day at the State House with the large group we had there speaking to their legislators, we were able to set some really good foundations for next session. So we're looking forward to next year and having a really productive year at the State House.
It's so funny. The only question I had for you was how'd that go? And
I'll
the
take
one
care of
thing,
you. That's
the
why
one
I'm
thing
here.
I forgot to even ask was that one question.
I can tell. I knew what you were going to say.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I know you're going to see us out there for the boogie. As far as
Looking forward to it.
I say that, I never guarantee anything because everything changes drastically. Our plan is to definitely be out there for the boogie. We had a blast last year. We got a chance to do some judging in the
bike show.
show. I saw the winner of that bike show is actually here today.
Small world.
So I thought that was kind of cool. So yeah, we had a blast. The last couple years, I've enjoyed myself even more out at the boogie. If that makes any sense at all,
It does. That sort of sense. I've been able to pick up on that, so I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
You seem like the air smells fresher and food tastes better.
It's just, it is. And in the last couple of years, I've just had more and more fun each time. And sometimes that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? There's some events you have a great time the first time and then it drops off as it goes on. But it actually, to me, the last few years, it's picked up even better. And the vibe of the whole place, just the atmosphere, people's attitudes, everything just seemed in the right
Thanks for
place.
throwing down the gauntlet, so we'll have to do better this year. But we'll rise to that occasion. We'll make sure this year's even better.
All right. Well, Jay, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thanks to you and Cindy and Wes. Appreciate all you guys do for the motorcycling community.
That is going to do it for us, guys. Episode 1 is in the books. That's right, the Boat Sport Travel Show with the Motorcycle Power Sport Expo right here in the beautiful downtown Indianapolis. Cindy, did you have a good time?
I did. It was great. I mean, compared to last year, the crowd wasn't as big, so it wasn't like you were trying to, swim through the people. It was really good.
It was nice coming up on a Sunday morning. So listen, if you don't like crowds, okay, God will forgive you, okay? Say your prayers when you get up on Sunday morning, and instead of going to church, come out to the expo and get here at 10 o'clock when they open, because you'll actually be able to walk around and look at anything you want, talk to whoever you want before the big crowd comes in. That is just our little hack trick to teach everybody, right?
Yeah, next Sunday is probably going to be packed, and you said that.
Probably, and everybody's going to wait till next Sunday to come out, and then it'll be shoulder to shoulder.
Right.
Cindy, if somebody wants to learn more about Steel Horse Thunder, what do they do?
They go to www.steelhorsethunder.com.
And everything's there, isn't it?
Everything's there.
You can go to Facebook from there.
You can push whatever you want.
Yeah. You know what else you can find from there?
What?
Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler.
Yes, you can.
They can. In fact, we have to go back there because I have to get my coat. My coat's still over at their place, so we got to get that before we go home.
Shame on you.
I know, right? All right, man. And don't forget, check us out at the Groggy Goat the first Monday of every month. We are at the Groggy Goat in Martinsville, Indiana, right on the north side of the square in beautiful Martinsville, Indiana. We do our Facebook Live. We do that every Monday at 7 p.m., but on the first Monday of the month, we'll always be at the Groggy Goat Taproom. Come out and join us. We call it our double live set. All right, that's going to do it for us. You know what we always say, it's not what you ride.
It's that you ride.